Hello there, this is a tutorial for putting videos on objects in the Blender game engine. So, if I make the game full screen and play it, you can see there's a video playing on this plane that's just sitting there on the map. So, let's get started. The first thing we have to do is add an object that will play the video on. This is just a plane, obviously, and I'm calling it screen. You can have any object you want, a complex model that has videos on it. We're going to UV map the model onto the video, so it really doesn't matter what type of object you want, just be creative. The next thing I'm going to do is add a material and texture to the object. So go ahead and add the material. I'm going to call it screen. This is referenced later, so if you use a different name, you have to change some things later on also. I'm going to make it shadeless. This doesn't matter, but it makes it easier to see since I don't have any lights in the scene. And then I'm going to add a new texture, which I'll also call screen, and the type is going to be an image or movie. The next thing to do is to UV unwrap the object onto the image. So you see I set the coordinates to UV, and I'm going to quickly unwrap this. And so you can see I can use a tiny bit of the movie or all of it, or however you want to unwrap it. I can even do some like crazy distortion thing or whatever. But however you want to do that, it's completely up to you. Now you're going to need a script, which I'll post in the description. We'll call it movie.py. I'll go ahead and copy this in. This script is for an older version of Blender. You can see I've changed the game logic to bge.logic here, down here, and in the beginning it just says import BGE. If you don't do that, it won't run properly, so you'll figure that out pretty quick. Next, we need to add some properties to the object here. So the first one is material. Remember, these are case sensitive. This is a string, and this is going to be the name of the material. So that's this value here. So mine is screen, so I write it down there. The next is a property called movie. This is also a string. This is the name of the movie that you want played in the game. Mine's called movie.avi. You have to include the file path if it's not in the same folder. So, something like assets/movie. Lastly, and this is optional, if you want the movie to loop, there's a property called loop, and that's going to be a Boolean. And you can check it or not check it in case you want the movie to loop over and over in the game. Now the only thing left to do is to actually make the movie play. So I'm just going to make this play initially. So I'll add an always sensor, make it true level triggering, and run my Python script. And that should do it. I'm going to loop it because it's cool. Here's the movie playing right when the game starts. You'll probably want to have it come on an event or something. But you can do that however you want. Well, I hope you learned a lot from this. Hope you can make some cool things with it. If you want to be really nice, you can check out my channel and watch my other movies, give me feedback. If you want another tutorial, just ask for it, and if I can, I will make it.